Welcome to your weekend review here on WINN FM 98.9 for the period December 30th through January 4th. Making the news last week, NRP leader Janice Daniel Hodge welcomes 2025 with hopeful vision for Nevis. PLP leader issues call to action to citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis in New Year's Day address. Nevis Premier emphasizes collective effort for prosperity in New Year's Day address. People's Action Movement lays out plans for economic revolution in 2025. St. Kitts Nevis Prime Minister delivers New Year address urging continued focus on growth and sustainability. 3 men still wanted by the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, up to $25,000 for information on 2. Now the details.
I try to bring me down. Make them know them can't stop me. Hey!
Oh, you so wicked. Oh, you so wicked, wicked. Oh, you so wicked. Oh, you so wicked, wicked. Oh, you... Come on, tell them how you feel.
From the large crowds at the Soca Monarch to the sold-out attendance for the Jewel in the Ring at the Calypso Monarch, the 2024-2025 National Carnival is being hailed a success by Committee Chair Shannon Hawley.
Reports, the general consensus is that the entire Sugar Mass 53 season was a resounding success. From our sold-out shows in Carnival Village, the home of Carnival that we moved back to with a temporary expansion, from our street activities, in addition to our grand parade like yesterday, was a massive success. And this is based on reviews that we have been inundated with from spectators, from viewers online, from returning nationals, individuals, carnival lovers.
After just over 5 weeks of hard work and intense competition, the carnival reached its peak with the Grand Parade and last lap, where thousands of revelers and onlookers gathered in Bastille. The Ultra Carnival troupe dominated the event, winning the much-anticipated Troupe of the Year category.
We started our planning earlier this year. Because essentially we roll from one carnival to the next, and we really, I think that it showed, and it reaped tremendous rewards for the National Carnival Committee as well as the entire Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. You know, because when you hear people in your ear every minute, you know, with different phrases, you know, this, oh that, oh this, oh that, you know, and then you realize, but you know, we have a carnival sold-out panorama. Our Calypso competition, all of our vendors' physical tickets were sold out. Our Queen pageant had much more attendees than last year. Our talented teen pageant was sold out. So you tend to think, well, if... So results don't lie and statistics don't lie. So definitely you had parade troops being sold out early. Right? And not only from individuals locally, but also people flying in for the Grand Parade.
Local festivities continue to be a staple on the regional carnival calendar. This year, one band even registered that over 60% of its revelers were international attendees.
Well, I really think that we're probably going to outdo last year. And one of the reasons for that is Lux, one of our international mass bands. You know, they've reported that 60% of their revelers flew into St. Kitts to play mass from, all over, not just the diaspora. And these were not just Kittitians and Nevisians returning home. These were people who have intermingled and intermixed with Lux on the international scene. And so they're bringing in, as I say, 60% of their revelers. I think that definitely, is an indication. We're still waiting on the official numbers, as you say, but that definitely is an indication that we've probably exceeded the amount of, the influx.
Both the Miss St. Kitts and Talented Teens pageant also exceeded expectations, each selling out its respective audiences. The Steel Pan competition, which was one of the most highly anticipated events of the carnival season, thrilled fans. it was the EBJ Harmonics band that continued its dominance, claiming a 5th consecutive title. Carnival director Clement Monarch Ogaro emphasized that businesses also greatly benefited from the event, noting the positive economic impact on the local economy.
People are buying, stuff. They're buying gifts. They're buying clothes to wear to all these different functions. And in addition to the regular, businesses in town, small businesses, of course, over 150 vendors were also, built into our economic success as well when it comes to Carnival, and so it's a big impact, because we're talking about not only just big business, but
In a heartfelt message disseminated through social media, the Honorable Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge, the leader of the Nevis Reformation Party NRP, ushered in the new year with a call for unity and renewed commitment to the constituents of Nevis. As the calendar flipped to 2025, Dr. Daniel Hodge reflected on the past year, acknowledging the challenges Nevisians faced while simultaneously expressing optimism for the prospective future. Dr. Daniel Hodge articulated the pressing need for government responsiveness to the citizens' voice in her address. She emphasized that the cries of the populace, spanning from Fountain to Gingerland, resonate deeply with a collective yearning for a government that not only listens, but also takes decisive action to alleviate the hardships many are experiencing. Quote, "Too many are hurting, too many are struggling," the NRP leader said, highlighting a palpable sense of urgency for tangible improvements under the current administration led by the Concerned Citizens Movement, CCM. Dr. Daniel Hodge's acknowledgement of the electoral trust granted by the people of St. James underscores her commitment to serve as a dedicated representative. She reaffirmed her determination to advocate for her constituents and expressed gratitude to her supporters who have remained steadfast in their belief in the NRP's vision for Nevis. Her inclusive approach extended to those who may be undecided about their political allegiance. She stressed that the forthcoming elections should transcend party lines and focus on a united front for a better Nevis. Quote, "We welcome everyone with open arms," and quote, inviting collaboration and participation from all sectors of the island's population. Daniel Hodge encouraged moments of reflection and renewal, yet she emphasized the imperative of maintaining momentum beyond the festivities. She conveyed that hard work must persist to secure a promising future for the island. The NRP is preparing strategically for upcoming imminent elections, and the NRP leader expressed confidence in the party's readiness to mobilize supporters to champion necessary changes. Concluding her message, Dr. Daniel Hodge expressed fervent hopes for 2025, envisioning it as a year filled with hope, progress, and transformation for the people of Nevis. With a strong spiritual foundation and an unwavering resolve to act in the interest of her constituency, she encapsulated her vision for the future, one in which the challenges of today can be met with proactive and compassionate governance. The Honourable Dr. Timothy Harris, Member of Parliament and former Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, delivered a New Year's address urging his compatriots to unite against the prevailing issues of crime, safety, and government incompetence as the nation transitions into 2025. In his speech, Harris expressed optimism tempered by frustration as he acknowledged the struggles faced by citizens.
I hope that for our people and country, 2025 will be a much better one of less hardships, less unemployment, less increases in the cost of living, less murders, less cover-ups by the government, less misappropriation and corruption in this government. I hear so many of you saying that things will not change under this incompetent and arrogant regime. This is only true to a point,
he declared, affirming a collective desire for improvement amidst pervasive discontent. The former Prime Minister's address critically assessed the current government's performance, which he labeled as
incompetent, self-absorbed, erratic, greedy, and corrupt.
The leader of the People's Labour Party pointed to statistics highlighting a projected deficit of $237.8 million for 2024, rebuking the government for extravagant spending that yielded scant benefits for the populace.
There is nothing substantive or substantial to show for this massive overspending. The water problems, for example, are worse than before, in spite of better rainfall. Our electricity bills are increasing every month, in spite of the frequent outages and their damage to our appliances, for which Skelec fails to compensate us. Our JNF hospital is in a mess. The level of avoidable deaths is startling, and our emergency service offers those seeking help an average of 6 hours wait. Misdiagnoses are high. At least 2 female medical doctors have taken to social media to alert the government and people about the dangerous situation at the JNF hospital. They reflected on the incompetence and the arrogance of the leadership in the sector and the general chaos everywhere.
Harris's speech emphasized the need for accountability, particularly concerning the handling of public funds. He alleged that citizens have yet to see tangible benefits from substantial government borrowing, spotlighting stalled projects like the long-promised Molyneux Primary School and the insufficient medication available at Mary Charles Hospital. As Harris articulated concerns about the deteriorating state of public services, he underscored the urgency of dismantling what he termed the scourge and relic of an authoritarian regime, presumably referring to the current administration's governance style. Further escalating the discourse, Harris highlighted the detrimental impact of governance failures on critical sectors. He articulated the implications of financial mismanagement and societal neglect, indicating that issues extend beyond mere fiscal deficits. The speech encapsulated a broader disillusionment with the prevailing governmental apparatus. It urged citizens to take action, similar to the biblical story of Esther, suggesting that unity and resolve are imperative to provoke change. Harris ultimately positioned the People's Labour Party (PLP) as a credible alternative to the current regime in his address. He recounted the PLP's past achievements under Team Unity, citing effective financial management and successful navigation through crises such as the COVID-19 pandemic.
The PLP in government successfully took us safely through the worst pandemic in a lifetime. We provided support to families with disabled members. We provided support to businesses and taxi operators. Significant reduction in corporation tax from a high of 33% to 25%, and a 50% reduction in the rate of incorporated business taxes. We provided income support of $1,000 per month to those who lost their jobs as a result of COVID-19. All of these efforts delivered peace and stability in the land that we love. We also provided unprecedented budgeted support to the Nevis Island administration and to our people in Nevis.
He expressed confidence in the party's capacity to foster a more substantial, safer future for St. Kitts and Nevis. Harris's invocation of hope thus served not only as a rallying cry for action, but also a reminder of the potential for transformative leadership that prioritizes the welfare of the nation's citizens over trivial pursuits. In summary, as St. Kitts and Nevis embark on 2025, Dr. Harris's address reveals challenges that encapsulate a critical juncture in the nation's governance. The call to action echoes within civil society as citizens grapple with political decisions, social and economic ramifications. Harris's emphasis on unity as a precursor to transformative change suggests collective engagement in addressing pressing issues of governance, safety, and long-term national development.
The streets of downtown Bastille were a kaleidoscope of colors on Wednesday as the excitement of Carnival's Grand Parade captivated the thousands of revelers. Ultra Carnival stole the show with its stunning displays. Creativity and storytelling were on full display as the group once again took home top honors, securing bragging rights and the coveted first place prize. When the final scores were counted, Ultra Carnival won titles in several categories, including Troop of the Year, Queen of the Bands, King of the Bands, and Section of the Year. Shannon Hawley, chairperson of the National Carnival Committee, made the announcement. Lux Carnival also had a strong showing, missing out on the Troop of the Year title by 20 points. However, they walked away with the awards for First Parade Day Troop to Reveal and Most Powerful Troop. Zeus Carnival finished in third place in the Troop of the Year competition. Reflecting on the day's events, Hawley praised the team's efforts, acknowledging their success in achieving their goals.
As it relates to yesterday, we said from the very beginning, Lestrade and his team had that mandate that we're gonna start on time and we're gonna push through and ensure that we get into downtown Bastia before the sun sets, and that we did. Lestrade has been meeting with a number of stakeholders over the past few months, from the police force to what we now call the carnival security, and ensuring that every stakeholder involved, the bands, every stakeholder involved was aware of what the mandate was and what the overall mission of the National Carnival Committee was. We had some people, you can't start on time. When we started at probably about 11:30, Greenlands, really, not many people want Greenlands, because people are so accustomed, we're going to stroll into town at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But we came on radio stations, we said it on social media. We said the route is long, spread out along the route. This is not about us just congregating downtown Bastia and, where it's congested, but spreading out along the route if you wanted to take full opportunity of the Grand Parade.
Hawley also addressed the important topic of judging.
Feedback from our troops is essential. And last year, troops had a number of concerns. One with the judging points being at Greenlands. They felt that it was too early in the parade where revelers were just starting to come in to judge. One, that we needed overseas judges. So the committee took that into consideration. Yesterday, the committee chatted. We worked in collaboration with the Antigua Festival Committee. We chartered a plane. We flew in 5 judges from Antigua to assist us with the judging of the parade in conjunction with our local judges. But this was something that the troops felt was needed. Plus, they felt that we needed to increase the number of judges. Over the past few years, we had 9 judges, 3 judges at 3 judging points. We increased it to 15 judges. 5 judges at each judging point. We really try to work with the troops because we recognize how important this Grand Parade is, right? Not only for spectators and participants, for the troop leaders who work so hard.
Meanwhile, the local carnival product continues to grow in popularity across the region, with increasing participation from international visitors.
We have one troop who had 60% of their revelers were from overseas.
Wow.
60% of their revelers were from overseas.
That's huge.
Right. We have, so I just want to publicly thank the troop leaders, okay? So we have Toya and Carol from Lux. Lux Carnival has partnered with Freak Mass and Majesty. Freak Mass, again, is an international carnival event promoter. And, of course, they bring in many revelers from overseas and promote and continue to promote our carnival internationally. We have Ozel and Tasha from Ultra. Again, Ultra has been around for the past few years and do their part in ensuring that, again, we have a number of international, local and regional revelers that fly in. We have Ashmain and her sisters from Zeus Carnival.
Carnival concluded on Thursday with a much-anticipated last lap parade.
Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, delivered a heartfelt New Year's address extending warm wishes to citizens and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis. He emphasized the hope and promise of the new year.
I wish that all your dreams and aspirations may be realized and that 2025 may become a year of great accomplishment. I wish the families in our nation happiness, good health, success, and prosperity. As a nation, I wish that peace and unity may abound. The new year brings with it a renewed sense of possibilities, possibilities of progress and great accomplishments for us, our families, communities, our country. It is a time of reflection and an opportunity to commit to positive changes in our lives and in that of our beloved nation.
Brantley encouraged families in the nation to embrace happiness, good health, success, and prosperity as they enter a time of reflection and renewal. He invited everyone to pause and appreciate the blessings received in the past year while focusing on committing to positive changes that can benefit the nation. Brantley highlighted numerous achievements from the past year, including the completion of significant infrastructure projects and advancements in health care, such as the historic cornea transplant at Alexandra Hospital, the first of its kind in the Federation. He commemorated the success of local debaters and athletes and the cultural highlights of the C50 celebrations, which marked the 50th anniversary of the Culturama Festival. Despite significant accomplishments, he also acknowledged the challenges faced in 2024, such as climate change impacts, water scarcity, and high inflation that affected the population's cost of living.
These extreme weather conditions are a stark reminder that climate change is real and represents an existential threat to all of us. They are cautionary reminders that our stewardship of our environment is critically important. Yes, now is the time for us to be responsible custodians of our natural environment. Now is the time for us to protect our ecology and biodiversity. Now is the time for us to create a sustainable future. This is not only imperative for our generation, but it is also a legacy that we will leave for future generations.
Looking forward to 2025, Premier Brantley called for unity and collective effort in overcoming the challenges ahead. He urged citizens to treat one another with dignity and empathy, emphasizing the importance of personal responsibility in shaping a harmonious society. He affirmed that progress requires concerted effort from all sectors.
If we say we love this country, then we must now all demonstrate that love by stepping up and uniting our efforts to make St. Kitts and Nevis the global example of the best managed small island state. The new year will be characterized by great opportunities, but we will also encounter our fair share of challenges. However, in the face of these challenges, our spirits should remain determined and unbowed. The challenges ahead should energize and reignite our love and faith in each other and in our country. They should impel us to embrace the enlightening spirit of hope and optimism and reject self-doubt and despair. As a people and as a nation, we have been through the proverbial test of winds and storms on numerous occasions. Nonetheless, at every historic juncture, we have always dug deep into ourselves and found the necessary fortitude to prevail and overcome.
Brantley expressed optimism for economic transformation and collaboration as the new year unfolds. He ended his address with a heartfelt hope that all citizens may fulfill their aspirations in a unified St. Kitts and Nevis. In an address delivered on New Year's Day, Natasha Gray Brooks, leader of the People's Action Movement, PAM, expressed her optimism and determination for the year ahead. Addressing citizens and residents, she reflected on the resilience demonstrated in the past year.
Let us celebrate the resilience we've shown, the progress we've made, and the unwavering spirit that binds us together. The challenges we faced have tested our resolve, but they have also revealed our collective strength. Together, we've overcome many obstacles, achieved many milestones, and laid the foundation for a brighter future. As we step into the new year, let us carry with us the lessons learned, the triumphs celebrated, and the unwavering determination to build a better tomorrow. Let us embrace the opportunities that lie ahead, fueled by optimism and a shared vision of progress. On behalf of my family and the party that I lead, the People's Action Movement, I wish you and your loved ones a joyous and prosperous new year filled with hope, happiness, and success. May the coming year bring us closer together, strengthen our bonds, and usher in an era of prosperity and shared prosperity.
Gray Brooks acknowledged the nation's challenges, yet emphasized the collective strength that emerged from these trials. She urged the citizens to carry the lessons learned into 2025, highlighting a commitment to building a better tomorrow. In conjunction with her address, the People's Action Movement shared a vision for the future on its Facebook page in a post titled "The Dawn of a New Era, Pam's Vision for an Economic Revolution." The party articulated its desire to redefine the economic landscape of St. Kitts and Nevis with a transformative approach. The statement read, quote, "As St. Kitts and Nevis looks to the future, Pam is planting the seeds of transformation that promise to redefine the nation's economic landscape. This is not just a promise of incremental change, it's a bold vision of revolution, progress, and prosperity for every citizen," end quote. The PAM's statement emphasizes the urgency of addressing current economic challenges and the necessity of a new strategy. Gray Brooks and PAM recognize the undeniable economic challenges, from global uncertainties to local disparities. They claim their plan focuses on establishing a foundation for enduring growth and self-sufficiency rather than temporary or superficial solutions. The leader envisions fostering innovation, establishing strategic partnerships, and empowering communities as the cornerstones of this economic transformation. The statement further stated, quote, "These seeds, carefully cultivated through innovation, strategic partnerships, and community empowerment, are designed to flourish into a robust and thriving economy," end quote. The message directed to the citizens encouraged active participation in this revolution aimed at generating new opportunities and fostering inclusivity. As the nation continues through 2025, PAM urges citizens to prepare for positive changes. The party asserts that embracing this vision requires collective courage, adaptability, and commitment to progress. Quote, "This is more than a political initiative, it is a call to action. Will you rise to the occasion and be part of this historic journey? The future of St. Kitts and Nevis depends on it," end quote. The People's Action Movement looks to transform the narrative of St. Kitts and Nevis into one of shared prosperity and success by inviting citizens to shape their future. As the sun rises in 2025, Prime Minister the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew delivered an inspiring New Year's address urging unity, resilience, and progress among the citizens and residents of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. In his message, he emphasized the importance of reflecting on the past year's challenges while looking ahead to a promising future.
We bid farewell to 2024. I invite you to reflect on how far we have come and to embrace with open hearts the promise of the year ahead, a year we have boldly declared the year of recovery. It is a year that will build on our collective resilience, a year when the seeds we have planted will bear fruit, and a year when progress will power us toward a stronger and brighter St. Kitts and Nevis.
The Prime Minister highlighted the trials faced in 2024, including rising costs and economic uncertainty, but was confident that government initiatives played a crucial role in steering the nation toward recovery.
Your government invested a historic $320 million to support essential subsidies and social programs. This was not just an investment in numbers, but an investment in you, our people. We subsidized fuel to keep costs down at the pump and in homes. We protected electricity prices, saving households and businesses from crushing energy burdens. We ensured that families could afford cooking gas, and we expanded programs like LIFT, ensuring that no child went hungry and no family was left behind. All these are part of this government's effort to address the rising threats of the cost of living and the international inflation crisis that are affecting all of us. Recognizing the value of work and fairness, we delivered a national minimum wage increase to EC $430 per week, the highest in our Federation's history, restoring dignity and improving livelihoods. At the same time, initiatives like the building materials reset and the VAT relief holiday gave families the power to invest in their homes, while our budget boost wallet will allow for greater financial stability and support. These were not isolated acts.
Looking to the future, Dr. Drew laid out a vision encapsulated by the 2025 agenda, which is focused on economic diversification and sustainability.
We are investing in renewable energy, agriculture, tourism, and the creative economy. These initiatives will provide opportunities for entrepreneurs, farmers, artisans, and young people to harness their talents and achieve financial independence. Our youth, the heartbeat of our federation, programs like Aspire and Elevate are creating opportunities for you to save, to learn, and to earn. Education, financial literacy, and skills training are your tools to succeed. I implore you, reject the shadow of crime and violence. Embrace the boundless opportunities that lie before you. You're our future leaders, innovators, and builders. To our hard-working civil servants, farmers, teachers, healthcare workers, and business owners, you are the backbone of this nation. We will continue to invest in you, ensuring fair wages, stable policies, and an economy where everyone can thrive. To our seniors and most vulnerable, your government sees you. We will continue to prioritize your well-being and dignity. As we forge ahead, the principles of our sustainable island state agenda remain our guiding light. Food security, renewable energy, economic diversification, sustainable industries, creative arts, social protection, and health resilience. This is not just a vision, it is our national blueprint for progress. My fellow citizens and residents, recovery is not the work of the government alone. It is the work of all of us. This year, let us move forward together.
By fostering a culture of education, financial literacy, and skill development, he encouraged the youth to take advantage of opportunities, steering clear of crime and violence.
Together, we will recover from past iniquities. Together, we will thrive. Together, we will build a stronger, more resilient St. Kitts and Nevis, a nation that stands tall and proud among the global community. In this year, let hope lead us. Let progress inspire us. Let recovery empower us. May 2025 be a year of blessings, success, and new opportunities for all. God bless you, and God bless St. Kitts and Nevis.
The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is intensifying its efforts to locate 3 wanted men for various criminal activities. Among these is Desi Williams, whose arrest warrant has been issued due to several offenses of false pretense. Additionally, police are seeking information on 2 other individuals, Philip Jones and Kyron Phillip, who are wanted in separate murder investigations. Desi Williams, a 35-year-old male, is noted to have a dark complexion standing at 5 feet 7 inches tall, with brown eyes and black hair. His last known address was in the Farms Project area of Sandy Point. Authorities have encouraged anyone with information regarding Williams's whereabouts to contact the Criminal Investigations Department at 662-7062 or 465-2241, extension 4231 or 4338. The police emphasize the importance of public cooperation to ensure justice is served. Williams has been on the police radar since July 2024 and is accused of multiple fraud-related offenses. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is underlining the urgency of this matter and reminds the public that information leading to his capture is vital. Every tip can significantly affect the investigation's outcome, and the police are grateful for any assistance the community provides. In addition to Williams, Philip Jones, 41, is wanted for questioning concerning a murder investigation. Jones is described as being 6 feet tall with black hair and brown eyes. Jones's last known address is Carty's Pasture Tabernacle. Police have warned that Jones may be armed and dangerous, urging the public not to approach him. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force has highlighted the legal implications of harboring wanted individuals stressing that aiding in their evasion from justice can lead to prosecution for those who assist. Similarly, Kyron Phillip, aged 29, is wanted in connection with another murder investigation. Phillip is 6 feet 5 inches tall with a dark complexion, black hair, and brown eyes. Phillip's last known address was at the John England Project in St. Peter's, St. Kitts. Jones and Phillip have been wanted since August 2024, and the police are actively seeking public assistance in locating them. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force has established a direct line for tips regarding these individuals. The Violent Crimes Unit can be reached at 662-3468, while the Crime Stoppers Hotline is also open at 707 for those wishing to remain anonymous. The police strongly encourage any public members who know Jones or Phillip to come forward. A cash reward of up to EC $25,000 is available for information leading to their arrest and successful prosecution. The commitment of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force to collaborate with external partners on these cases is unwavering as they seek to bring those responsible for serious crimes to justice. Law enforcement aims to create a safer environment for all St. Kitts and Nevis citizens by leveraging community involvement. The police urge everyone to report any suspicious or sightings of these wanted individuals and to contribute to the ongoing efforts against crime in the Federation. You were listening to the Week in Review here on WINN FM 98.9. Thank you for listening and have a productive week.